Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, October 8th, and today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, Tesley, Cony, NVDY, Misty, and AMZY. All right, so yesterday, Tesley had a trade right there, and AMZY had a trade right there, and that's it. So easy enough, fine and dandy, good thing, because I was busy after work yesterday interviewing Dave Mazza from Round Hill. So if you haven't checked out that video, feel free to. I will pin that video to the top of the comments of this video. And let me know what you think. Because again, I never rewatch any of my videos. I just can't do it. So I just go by the feedback, assuming everything worked out. All right, so here are the trades for Tesley. Let's click on this. Again, new Apple update. This is kind of how it works, whatever. So what did Tesley do? Pretty simple. Again, in the past, we were used to the simple 3 transactions. Now it's the simple 4 transactions. They have a buy call, a sell put, a sell call, a buy call. Okay. So the top 2, buy call, sell put, this is adding to their synthetic position, 1,400 contracts. That's a lot of contracts to add. So they added it to the 255, which expires on 11/15, and you could see the execution price of each. The put, again, when you sell, you get a credit. So the sold put actually got a credit, which was much higher than the buy call. So they're actually making money on that trade. However, they're starting from behind then, but you'll see that in a second. And then they sold a call for this Friday, 10/11, with a strike price of 255 as well, and they got a credit for 480. However, they decided, all right, let's get some backup just in case, which is pretty smart on this week, right? Because I think they have some robo-taxi event going on, but the buy call, the credit call spread, call credit spread, whatever the hell, 267.50. So it's kind of high up above it. So will it be of any use? Again, we don't know. Let's see how it plays out. All right, so let's get to the spreadsheet. Here we go, Tesley. Tesley has a 245 synthetic as well. That's just hanging out. And they're actually below that now. They're 1.7% below that, but that expires in 39 days. Here's the other synthetic, the 255. You could see, right? Tesla's at 240, so obviously adding to the 255 puts them behind, 5.56% behind. So that's why they got, a credit. You could see how much the credit was worth up here. For the 1,400 contracts, they made about 1.4 mil. Hey, I'll take it. You take it. So again, that adds to the October profits. Looks like it was 1.311800 to be exact. So, okay. So, but again, they got 39 days to recover and then some. So we got some news this week. We got earnings next week. That could boost it up. That could tank it. We don't know. But we will collect the premium because this stock is very volatile at the very moment. Now, let's go to the October tab and see how Tesla did yesterday. Tesla went down 3.7%. Rough day. Tesley went down with it, 2.99%, but not down as much, so that's good. Now, we could see what the trade was for yesterday. Let's see if we zoom in, zoom out, whatever. Get the happy medium here, All right, that should be good. So here it is, 1,400 contracts. You see the 480 credit, 255 strike. That's 5.88% out of the money. Annualized yield on that is 181%, but don't worry. We're eating away at it with our call credit spread. The 202 is how much it costs for that. 267.50 strike price. That's 11.07% out of the money. So yeah, I mean, it's yielding a negative 76%. So obviously you'd have to deduct the 2. However, if you subtotal the annualized yield between the 2, you're still above 100%. So yeah, I mean, it's aggressive, but it's 1,400 contracts. Let's take a look at the others and see what they were thinking. They have 29,148 contracts, 270 strike price. So that's way out, right? That's 12.11% out of the money. And then they have 1,315 contracts, 270, strike price. That's 13.15% out of the money. So seeing these two, again, these all expire this week, 4 trading days for all of these. This makes you feel a little better about, the 1,400 down below, right? But I'm just wondering now, looking at all of these trades, is the call credit spread even worth it, right? The 267.50. Do we even want to do that? I mean, do we think Tesla's just going to blow up that high? Maybe. Again, I guess this robo-taxi has some power. Whenever, I think that's what, Thursday or Friday? I don't know. I gotta stay in tune with the Tesla news now. But look at this, man. Holy crap. Outstanding shares went up 6,625,000. Who the hell's the whale? All right, raise your hand. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Tesley, oh boy, Tesley is growing. 30-day IV, 70%. Look at that freaking IV. Is that not amazing? Man, I could stare at that IV all day. All right, outstanding shares, 62,325,000. Yes, they have weekly income still, 14.5 mil worth. Distribution comes to 23 cents per share. Daily income, 4 cents a day. Daily yield, 0.31%. If you annualize that sucker, it's 114%. So far, so good. Reaction, simple. Check. Good day. Check. Was a good trade? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. You guys decide. All right. We're in our last fiscal month of the year. Synthetic income, 1.3 mil. Beauty. Short call income, 14.5 mil. Beauty. Net income, 15.8 mil. Awesome. All right. So that's a total income per share of 25 cents. That is weekly income per share of 23 cents. So we will take that number and we will throw it into the Rotomator, which will make a little more sense now. And it will produce $1.09, which is 106% yield. Nice. That's very nice. The IV alone will show a 73-cent payment based on a 71% IV. So again, this is the Rotomator estimate. Of course, this estimate, is this based on, times 12. Actually, I need to, I didn't even think about it. Based on the 13 payments throughout the year. I didn't even modify the Rotomator. I have to remember when I turn off this video. But, it's not going to matter too much, but I will update that. Wins and losses for October, we can say 2-0, baby. 2-0. So that was from last week, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So what do we got for holdings? We can take a look. We got synthetic put, synthetic call, pink and orange. Not in a great spot. The synthetic kind of needs Tesla to have some good news. So we'll see. But right now, it's headed into gold digger status. So when it's gold digger status, we sing gold digger. So get ready. All right, weekly calls. What do we got? We got a lot of crap. So the 1,400, you could see how much that's worth. And then the others, the 270, 272. But again, we have 4 trading days. But let's take a look at the net assets under management, 767 mil. Are we going to hit a bill for Tesley? Is that even possible? The NAV is 1231 and the trade price is 1234. Is it possible to hit a bill? I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's getting there. All right, so that's Tesley. Now we can move on to NVDY. Again, AMZY also had a trade, but we'll cover that at the end with Cony. So here is NVDY. They have what? They have a 119 synthetic hanging out, just chilling. This expires 11/15, 39 days away. It's up 7.33%, so it's on standby to make some money, which is good. That's what we like to see. How did Nvidia do yesterday? Happy Monday. It went up 2.24%. Okay, what did Nvidia do? It went up 1.8%. Okay, that's pretty good, right? Why did it go up? Well, the credit call spreads seem to have their back, right? So let's take a look at the numbers. So we got the 1,600 contracts at the top, 123 strike, 3.7% in the money. I mean, this one is just garbage, so we can ignore that. 43,820 contracts, 127 strike price. That's in the money, okay. But again, they got the credit call spread hanging out, just chilling. But it's ready to boost because it's getting close. It's 2.57% away. And then the other one below that, 45,220 contracts, same exact spot, also in the money. So it sucks, right? They're in like the beds. The dead zone, we'll say, right? I mean, the dead zone is actually what? Above the break even, which is 128.78, but still, they're pretty much in the dead zone. So they need Nvidia to either go up or go down, right? If it goes up, fine. We'll capture some of the upside above the 131. But obviously we'll keep paying, whatever the gap is from the 127. But we do have security, right? We have support there. So if it was just the sold calls at the 127, then forget it. We'd just be losing our shirts, and we just have the synthetic to help bail us out. But now we got the credit call spreads to bail us out, right? All right, so let's take a look over here. Outstanding shares did go up 1.5 mil. Oh my God, people, who's buying? I don't know, man. YieldMax is growing and growing. So a lot of whales lately. So 30-day IV, 50%. Yuck. That's yuck. After seeing Tesla's 70%. Outstanding shares 47.6 mil. Total net income is a loss of 41 mil. So we won't go any further because they ain't recovering from that. In fact, tomorrow's declaration date. So we shall see. We shall see. So Group B declares tomorrow on 10/9. All right. What do you think of the emoji? Again, it's a book, Dead Zone. I hate reading, especially books like that. I could read investment books kind of, but even those are kind of lame. But anyway, we're in the dead zone, so that's why, hence the emoji. That's the best I could do. All right, so let's look at the money. Oh, wait, there is none. There is synthetic income, 18.3 mil. However, the weekly call income kind of destroyed it, so we got nothing to talk about. So it is what it is. The estimate's coming up. Let's wait for it. Based on the IV, we're looking at $1.04. Obviously, you can, whatever my estimate was, check that out on the video. Wins and losses for the month, 9 wins, 11 losses. All right, we continue to stay above a bill. Our synthetic looks good. Our weekly calls, you see it, right? It's cost, you can see here, it's kind of perfect, right? So there's the 123 and the 127. Like the 123, which is getting killed, we have to pay the $5.90 per share, right? But you can see right below, we're making $3.25. So that's, helping us keep us afloat. Not to mention the synthetic obviously also helps. And then the 141, oh wait, sorry. I used the wrong two, sorry. Oh my God. So anyway, here it is. The 325, that's what we're paying for the 127. And then we're getting 141 credit per share for, as it keeps going up. So that's our protection. This 590, that was the garbage we talked about. That was the 1,600 contracts. That's just, unless Nvidia goes down, that's just really garbage. But here's the total net assets, 1.1 bill. 1.1 bill, approaching 1.2 bill. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how these funds grow. But wow. I mean, it's bigger than some companies. But the NAV is 24.85. Trade price is 24.89. Who's the GOAT? Is Nvidia the GOAT? I don't know. Synthetic bailout. Yeah, it's there. Oh, yeah, it's there. Whew, look at that money, man. Do they need it? Not really. They don't really need it. That's, time's up. They need it they'll probably use it next month. I don't know. But again, fiscal year ends 10/31. But right now, I don't know. They would have used it by now if they cared. But, on paper, right, the fund is at $24. So they're going to pay what they want to pay, right? Dollar something. So I doubt they're going to pay 2. I don't think they should pay 2, to be honest. But mid-dollar seems okay to me. All right, let's move on. All right. Hello, Misty. How are you today? I'm good. How are you? All right. Notice how, by the way, Roddy's not here, right? I heard Roddy. I think he was outside earlier. And I don't know. I think he was sad. Some of the comments said, I'm getting sick of Roddy, or it's annoying. So he got very offended, and I think he left. So you can blame the people who did not appreciate Roddy. All right, so look at this synthetic 160. Good Lord. This expires in 11 days. It is 16.31% above the strike. I think we're sitting pretty here. What do you think? All right, so do we need it for a synthetic bailout? Let's see. How did MSTR do yesterday? MSTR went up 5.43%. MSTY went up 3.22%. So what does that mean? It means we are capped. Yes, we are. It's very unfortunate, but we are. So take a look here. What do we got? Let me zoom out. There we go. So 33,490 contracts, 182.50 strike price. Well, we knew it was going to happen. 1.93% in the money. Yeah. Like, where was your credit call spread? Where is it? Call credit spread. Bear call spread. Wherever the hell you want to call it. Where is it? Where's your backup? Where's your support? Not good, buddy. Not good. We got our asses kicked yesterday. I know it's only Monday, so the market can still tank and we'll be just fine. But god damn, that hurt, right? Damn, that hurt. All right, so let's move on. Outstanding shares, only went up 50,000. Well, probably because it was super green day. People don't want to buy on green days unless they're desperate. 30-day IV. Oh, look at that. Is that a beauty or what? 94%. This is why Misty is amazing. All right. Outstanding shares, 22,475,000. And that's it, because we have no net income. We have a loss of 35 mil, which sucks. Yesterday at the YieldMax office, you know what happened. We talked about it in the morning. The hack guy did come around. He came around bright and early because we blew through those calls. Whew. Maybe at the open. I don't even know. When did we hit that 3%? Who knows? But he said, okay, pick your cap. In fact, he offered the Misty fund manager 2 caps. 2 caps for free because he felt so bad for him because he's capped so early in the week. So he chose his 2 caps. He's going to wear 2 caps on his head around the office all week until MSTY, comes down. Well, MSTR goes down and MSTY is good. But it's possible it may not be. And if that's the case today, he may have to wear a 3rd cap because he is super capped at the moment. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see. All right. Again, they're part of Group D. So we still got 15 days till declaration date, which is October 23rd. All right. Income. Can we talk about income? Yes, we can. Synthetic income, 68 mil. Short call losses. We may add to that this week, 35 mil. Net income, though, we actually made 32 mil. That comes to $1.46 per share. What is Misty going to pay? We've been waiting so long. It's been 2 months. I want $3. No. Come on. Let's be realistic, guys. We're going to get $2. 2 something. All right? 2 something. But we'll see. So that shows $1.46. This shows $2.15. All right? So right now we're in that range. We'll see, though. We still have time to talk about it. And don't go by me anyway. Go by what YieldMax says. All right. Here's the holdings. Pretty simple. I like Misty. Pretty simple. Here's that synthetic put. Again, that expires, 11 days. October 18th. It's coming up. And then, the put's cheap. It only costs $7 million to close. Look at that call. 99 mil. The man has the upper hand. He basically married a broke ass girl who doesn't want anything because she's used to nothing. So he kept 99 mil. She has 7 mil, and all is fine and dandy. Now, the weekly call, on the other hand, woo-hoo, ouch, 928 it costs to close that sucker. So if MSTR is green today, they may just throw in the towel and say, okay, synthetic, bail me out. And this is what it could happen. Right now, the synthetic bailout money is 91 million with, net. And the weeklies would cost 31 mil, so they would take home $60 million. $60 million. So, yes, we know we're capped, so it could get worse. And if it does get worse, we have a bailout. We have a clear, killer bailout. So, and that's awesome. However, we hate being capped, so we know that. So we do kind of want MSTR to go down just a little, maybe not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Check this out, though. Oh, man. Total net assets, 614 mil. It's a race, man. Who's going to win? Who's going to get to a bill second? Is it going to be MSTY or TSLY or Cony? I don't know. The NAV is 27.35. The trade price is 27.24. So, yeah, interesting week for Misty. But we'll see, guys. I don't know what you guys think, but it's going to be crazy. All right. Cony, or AMZY, I should say. They had a trade, so let's take a look at the trade. All right, here it is. What do you see? Buy call, sell put, sell call. Yes, very robotic, right? So it's simple. You guys know 215 contracts. They added to the synthetic position of 185, and they sold a call at 185. Okay, well, we'll take a look and see what that looks like. And what about the expiration date? The call that they sold, 10/11. So that's for this Friday. They got $1.10 credit, so it wasn't that much, but maybe it was enough to collect. But let's take a look at the spreadsheet. All right, so AMZY yesterday, let's take a look at the price. Amazon went down 3.16%. Ooh. AMZY went down 2.75%. So, again, it beat the underlying, but again, it was kind of really red day. Earnings coming up on 10/24. And what do we got? We got synthetic here. Yeah, we got a synthetic. We got a synthetic 185. Amazon is currently at 180, so that's not making money yet, but that expires on 11/15. Now, if we look at the weeklies, if we take a look at the weeklies, what do we got? So they got what? They added the 215, right? That was the 215 for the 185. That's, so they added to that. Again, you see the expiration date, 10/11, and that position is currently 2.32% out of the money for 4 trading days. The other position that's already open is 9,415 contracts, 5.09% out of the money now. So that one looks pretty good. Again, with Amazon, 5% for 4 days. Okay. And then, again, you got the backup. You got security. You got Mr. Butt Buddy. He's hanging around 7.85% out of the money. He's waiting. That's the 195 strike. Call credit spread, right? That's what we call it on this sheet. Not the credit call spread or the bear call it credit spread or call credit. All right, and then we got the other part of the synthetic call, the buy call. But unfortunately, his woman's turning into a gold digger. That's very unfortunate, but we'll see how things develop. He still has kind of, a chance to recover, and say his piece. Total net assets, 174 mil. The NAV, ew, yuck. What happened, AMZY? Not cool, bro. 1888, you better get your ass up back to 19. The trade price is 1891. I don't like it, man. All right, synthetic bailout money is useless. Call spread, obviously, so we can't even talk about that. We got the 30-day IV, though, 41%. Okay, show me the money. That's an IV estimate of 65 cents, but this is part of Group T, so we got to wait until October 23rd. Cony! Hi, Cony. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Coin went down 1.18%. Cony went down. So it went down. I thought coin went up yesterday. You know, these formulas are screwing me up because, yeah, so yesterday we had 168 and then 10.4, I believe, was the Friday, right? Yeah, so how did coin go down and MSTR had such a good day? Should have double checked those numbers. But whatever, it is what it is. We'll keep, we'll go with what's there. All right, so what about Cony? They got a 165 synthetic, not a gold digger, not just yet. So, and again, that expires on 12/20, so we don't even have to talk about it. But we got all this weekly crap in between. How are we doing here? Let's see. All these expire 10/11, so they're worth talking about. Let's go in order. 11,825 contracts, 175 strike price, 3.6% out of the money. 17,705 contracts, 177.50 strike price. That's 5.08% out of the money. 8,220 contracts, 180 strike price. That's 6.56% out of the money. Now, everything underneath that, you can see it says call credit spread. So these are, buy calls, right? They purchase the calls, some defensive protection here should they blow through the strikes. Right now, the lowest one is 12% away, so it's of no use, but it could be. We don't know. All right, so here it is. The total net assets, only 642 mil. So Tesley is kind of destroying it. The NAV is 1278. Trade price is 1276. So yuck. All right, we got the synthetic bailout. We can't talk about that yet, too early. But the 30-day IV of coin is very nice. It's 82%. The IV estimate for Cony is 88 cents. It's part of Group C. That's not this week declaration. It's next week on 10/16. So we'll see how that plays out. All right, so that's the update on all 5 of these freaking funds. Do you believe it? How's it going? How's the coverage doing? Again, we do the detailed dive into the 3, and then we do the holdings dive into the 2, and I think it's just enough. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is AMZY the right one to cover, or should there be someone else? I don't know if you guys love AMZY. I'm not feeling the love for AMZY. But yeah, let me know in the comments. I got no problem dropping AMZY for someone else, but I'll go by what the majority feedback says. All right, so let's take a look at the pre-market. All right, this is marketwatch.com. This is as of 5:51 a.m. Oh, it's getting late already. Tesla is green. It's up 0.44%. It's at 241.89. Tesley is green. It's up 0.57%. It's at 1241. Nvidia is up 1.58%. It's at 129.78. NVDY is up 1.04%. It's at 25.15. Coin is down poor coin. It's down 1.28%. It's at 166.75. Cony is down 0.71%. It's at 12.67. MSTR is down 1.53%. Oh, now it's only down 1.38%. It's at 183.53. MSTY is down 1.06%. It's at 26.95. And I have to share something with you. I made a big decision yesterday. Some of you may yell at me. But I sold all of my Misty, okay? I sold all of it. Again, I had 1,400 shares in the dividend car account, okay? The point of this account was for monthly income to pay off the car and then some. It also pays us money into our, checking account for everyday expenses. So I had an opportunity. We were up on capital, $6,266. So I sold. I made a profit of that exact amount. And what did I do? Well, I put $2,000 away for taxes in the savings, and I kept the $42.66. So that's in the account on top of, obviously what I got for the original investment. So now I have all that cash. I'm waiting for MSTY to either drop so I could buy back in, or I could also, I do own Round Hill and Defiance in this account. They pay me every Friday, so every Friday I get paid now, and that also helps with the dividend car. So was this a good move? Maybe, maybe not. Again, I was up too much not to sell, and this is just my opinion. I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh my God, you dumbass, crypto bull run, what are you doing? But again, I have no regrets, This is just a decision I had to make. My cost basis was 2286. If MSTY goes anywhere near that number, I'm buying back in. I don't know if I'm going to buy all 1400. Again, it doesn't have to be 1400. 1400 was well above and beyond what I needed to pay the car and the other income. So I didn't, again, I'm not falling in love. Don't fall in love with your investments. Again, they're there to make you money. So $6,000, that would have taken me 3, 4, 5 months to make from distributions. I don't know. But who cares, right? Again, MSTR crypto could tank next week. It could tank today, and I could buy back in. But again, just my decision. I wanted to share that with you guys. So that's where I stand. So if I'm a little bearish, if I want MSTR to go down, that's why. Because obviously, yes, I still love Misty. I still want to get back in, but I could not take that profit. I just couldn't do it. Sorry. All right, so let's move on. All right, so MSTY, we talked about that. All right, TSLL is green. It's up 0.86%. It was getting hammered yesterday. It's at 1174. I sold some puts yesterday, so it's options time. I'll show you in a second. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. All right, so here's 1. I sold a put, $12 put for this Friday. I got 75 cents per share. And again, it was very close to the money. In fact, it may have been in the money. I don't remember at the time, but either way, it doesn't matter. It was aggressive. Let's just say that. So it yielded me 570% on an annualized basis. So, oof, look at that. Beauty, $75 on that one. And guess what? I wasn't done. I did another one. I said, because I'm scattering my puts. I could show you my scattered party. This one, I went even more aggressive. I said I got room for a 1250 because, again, I own 100 shares at 13. So anything under 13 is averaging down for me. So I said I can afford to buy a 1250. I don't even care if it's in the money. So I did it. And I got 121 per share or $121. This yields me 883% on an annualized basis. Okay? Because, again, it's aggressive, it's risky, it's in the money. I'm saying basically I'll buy TSLL at 1250 when the price of TSLL is below it. So that's why you're getting, high reward. It's high risk. All right, so let me go to my options thing, and I'll show you the put party. So here's the spreadsheets, options trading. And if we go to the TSLL wheel, I have a pretty big put party going on. Again, if we go up here, I own 100 shares of TSLL at $13. Okay, so in blue, that's my cost basis. Now, let me zoom out a little. There you go. So you could see I'm filling in my put party. I now have a 1250. I have a 12. I have an 11, and I have a 1050. There's room for an 1150, so I may do that one today. And then everything after that will be below 1050. So if there's a good opportunity, I'll sell calls for this week at 10 and below. If the 1150 will probably give me a good premium for this week. The 10 and less will probably have to go into next week. But the thing is about next week, if I sell a put into next week, I not only have the robo-taxi crap to worry about, but I have earnings to worry about. So I'm selling through 2 major events. So that premium better be damn good for that. But again, the point of trading TSLL so aggressively is because it's very affordable to, protect my cost basis. So if TSLL if it tanks and it goes to $8, I have cash that I could sell puts and average down, that far. So that's why I play it so aggressively. Hopefully it makes sense. And again, I save options for the end only because most people who don't want to care about options click off anyway. So to my knowledge, you guys actually care about options. But please always leave me feedback if this, I'm not going to always get into this type of detail, but sometimes it's easier to show it visually to explain it to you guys. All right. All right, moving on. So that's TSLL. So yeah, if TSLL is super green today, I may even close the puts I sold yesterday. But right now it's not that green. It's just kind of green. TNA is up 0.12%. They're at 42.14. I went risky on them too. I sold a put really, really close to the money. You can see here, again, this 42 is my sweet spot. I'm noticing with TNA. So I have no problem selling a put with TNA at 42. I did it last week. It didn't get a sign. I'm doing it again this week. And guess what? I got $1.30 or $130, which yielded me 282% on an annualized basis. Remember, TNA is an index. It's essentially the Russell, 3 times the Russell, the movement of the Russell. So if it goes below 42, you know what I'll do? Again, I'll do this in like $2 gaps. TSLL, obviously I'm doing in 50-cent gaps, but I can't afford as much TNA, so I'll do 40 if I have to. I'll do a 38 if I have to. But TNA, it's not going to go down that far. I mean, if it does, if we get to, a big war, of course, if the market crashes, yeah, obviously. But then there's other big problems. So then I'll be waiting on all. I'll be the bag holder on everything. So I'm not gonna worry about that crap. I'm gonna make money while I can make money. I'm not gonna worry about the worst things that can happen. Again, there's bad things that can happen. There's good things that can happen. All I'm doing is, just making money. I'll make money as long as I can make money. Until I get my ass kicked, then so be it. I'll get my ass kicked. That's part of the risk. But I don't know. So yeah, I made $130. Boom. I love it. Thank you, TNA. So I made like over $300 yesterday in options. That's a lot for me. I know it's not a lot for most of you guys, but that was a really good day. I'm very happy about it. AMDY is up 0.39%. It's at 15.29. AMZY is up 0.37%. It's at 18.98, almost at the 19 mark, which is good. Bitcoin is down 1.34%. It's at 62,495. BitX is down 2.48%. It's at 27.55. Again, this is another one I trade. SOXL is up 0.16%. It's at 36.47. Obviously, another one I trade, and that's it. So that's the end of the line. That's the pre-markets. Right now, oh my God, it's 6:01 a.m. So I got to cut this off. Got to get this uploaded. Anything I upload after 6 a.m. I notice is much, much slower. But I don't know. I'm already screwed at this point. So hopefully I can get this loaded by 6:30. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, we will try again tomorrow. If you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down in the comments below. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. You're the best. I know it's crazy. You listen to a guy on a phone in a garage with no crickets today, which kind of sucks. But whatever. Keyword time. What the hell is the keyword? I don't know. What do you guys think? Keyword day. What is today? Is anything special? I don't know, guys. Yeah, I got nothing. Maybe where are you, Roddy? We'll just keep on the Roddy train. But yeah, there's no cricket today, which some of you may hate, some of you may love. But today's keyword, if you made it this far in the video, is where are you, Roddy? I hope he's okay. If he's outside, I don't know, man. There's a lot going on out there. I live by the woods, so I seen some crazy looking animals, some skunks, some deer just hanging out, looking at people, some who knows what, right? But anyway, where are you, Roddy? That's the keyword if you want to prove you made it this far in the video. Anyway, guys, I got to go. I got to get my ass running because, yeah, I got to get running. Just say that. All right, have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.